So, Bismillah Rahman Rahim, we start our lesson now. Let me show you, for example, the book again. See it. Please have a look here. Yesterday, I gave you some example to do. Now, what you have to do is, important thing you have to do is, you have to, first of all, your homework for tomorrow is because today inshallah we'll finish our chapter. This is your homework. Please note it down in your diaries or notebook. You can make a last page of your notebook as recording for the homework or any important assignment I give you. Okay, make the last page for the assignments or for homework to record. Okay, this question, this page is to be will be the homework. Now the homework is this, for example, this page 24. Please have a look here, 24 page, and this question 1.1. There are 10 parts of it. So all parts you have to do as homework. You have done each and everything. You can discuss with me tomorrow as well, wherever you will be having the problem. Okay. So from 1 till this 10. Okay. This one. Okay. This is your homework. Question 1.1. Please note it down. You can note it down. Question 1.1, and it is from 1 till 10 parts. There are 10 parts, so this will be your homework. Note it down. Okay, just write the options, correct options in your notebook. Question 1.1 you will write, then one part answer, second part answer, etc. If you want to do in your book, that can also work. You can choose the options from in the book as well. Wherever you have to write the reasons, you can write the reasons as well. Okay, I hope the homework is clear, students. Is the homework clear? Yes, inshallah, Mustafa, I will post them, inshallah. I will try to post all the videos now in the lessons now in Google Classroom. Okay, so is this clear, students? Homework is clear, I hope, to everyone. Okay, fine. Now let us start the topic. Our topic was yesterday we were doing significant figures, and I gave you some example to do. I think that was example given 1.4. 1.4 was the example given. I discuss with you this example as well. Any question from these three examples, A, B, C, anything which you have not got, please write in the chat. Any student? In the second last, we have to choose the option. Second last. Yes, you have to choose the options. Yes, in all of them, you have to choose the options. Okay, Farhan? All right. Now let me know any part where you had the problem. In any part you had the problem, please let me know. You were asked to tell the significant figures, and then you are asked to write in scientific notation. Two things you have to find. Number of significant figures you have to tell. Now, can you tell me how many significant figures in A part are? Quickly tell me. In A part, how many significant figures are? Quickly. 4. Wonderful. 4 are here. So SF 4. We also write in short significant figures as SF. So 4 significant figures. Okay. In number B, how many? Here, how many? 3. Wonderful. 1, 2, 3. Yes. 3 significant figures. Okay, here how many? Here 4. Wonderful. All 4 are significant. 4 significant figures. Wonderful. Now I do one for you people. Which part should I do for you people? Please let me know. To express in scientific notation. Tell me, which part should I do? Or you tell me B part. One of the students is saying B part. Okay, okay. Please look here now. I do B part. Yes, I do B part. Please look here carefully. B part says, if you look carefully, this is B part. Remember in mind, there are 3 significant figures, okay? This is to be kept in mind. So I write 0.00580. The first step will be to remove the decimal. When you remove the decimal, can I write it as, if you remember, we did a lot of practice here. For decimal, we put 1, and for the digits, we put zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, can I write it as 580 over 10 raised power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Students, tell me, can I write it as given in the question? Let me know. Okay, okay, wonderful. So can I also write it as 580 into 10 raised power minus 5? Please tell me, because when I take it to numerator, it becomes minus 5. Write in the chat quickly. Okay, okay. Now, if you remember the rule for the scientific notation, we said any number which can be expressed as x into 10 raised power n, x should be between 1 till 10, okay? And n should be positive or negative. This is the requirement of scientific notation, means x should be less than 10, means it can go till 9. So where should I put the decimal? At after 5 or after 8 or after 0? Quickly tell me to satisfy this condition. After 5, I should put a 0. When I put a 0 after 5, I should put a 0 here. And remember, we need 3 significant figures. This is also important. When you place the decimal, there must be 3 significant figures as well. So I should put a decimal after 5. By what number I should multiply it now? By 100, by 10, by 1000, what? Quickly write in the chat. By 10, Parisa is saying 100. By 100, I should multiply, because if I remove the decimal, it will be 100. By 100, yes. So when I multiply with 100, look here carefully, please look carefully. Then I write it as now, and I write it as 10 raised power 2, 100 as 10 raised power 2. Quickly write in the chat. Can I write it? 100 as 10 raised power 2. Okay. So can I write the same number as 5.80 into 10 raised power minus 3? Because minus 5 plus 2 makes minus 3. And the unit is given kilometer. So I should also mention here kilometer. How many significant figures are here? Tell me. In 5.80, how many significant figures are there? Write in the chat quickly. Three significant figures, shabash. So this was our requirement. Look here at the question. There were three significant figures. So we placed the decimal in such a way and we wrote the numbers in such a way that is satisfying condition of scientific notation and the number of significant figures as well. This is the right way of solving such questions. How many of you have got it? Raise the hands. How many of you have got this? And I should find all the students raising hand if there has been no problem. Okay, okay. So students, please keep in mind, you have to see here how many significant figures are here. For example, if he says, okay, if there are two significant figures, then should I include zero or not? Please tell me. If he asks us, for example, to write two significant figures, should I add this zero or not? Okay, second step, please look here. Second step, first step is to remove the decimal. Second step is there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. So I can write 10 raised power 5. Remember, if there is one written with 5 zeros, for example, I can write it 10 raised power 5. Okay, whatever the number of zeros are, I have to write it. So third step will be to satisfy condition of scientific notation, I should have this number x less than 9. So for less than 9, I should put the decimal after 5. Okay. After 5, I should put the decimal, not after 58, because 58 will be more than 10, more than 9 rather. So I should put a decimal here. When I put the decimal here, it becomes 10 raised power minus 5. It was already when I took it up. When I put the decimal here, I should multiply with 100 as well. Because if I remove the decimal, it will be 100, 100 and 100 will be cancelled. And 10 raised power minus 5, 10 raised power 2 makes 10 raised power minus 3. There are three significant figures now, 5, 8 and 0. All are significant, which is satisfying this condition and which is also satisfying the condition for the scientific notation. I hope students, you have all got this. Is everyone clear now? Again, I'm asking you, is everyone clear about how to write in scientific notation satisfying the condition of scientific notation and number of significant figures? Both the conditions must be satisfied. Okay, okay, wonderful, wonderful. So I remove it now and let us study this rounding the numbers, okay? Please look here, rounding the numbers. I read them one by one. If the last digit is less than 5, this is important to understand, is less than 5, then it is simply dropped. This decreases the number of significant digits in the figure. For example, 1.943 is rounded to three significant figures. 1.94 has three significant figures. Okay. So definitely I will have to check this number. He says if it is less than 5. Is it less than 5? Tell me, quickly tell me. Is it less than 5? 3 is less than 5 or not? Write in the chat quickly. Is 3 less than 5? Okay, this is less than 5. When it is less than 5, definitely we will drop it. Okay, look here. We will simply drop it. We will not add any number for 4 here. And our answer will become 1.94. Now 1.94 has how many significant figures? Three significant figures. Is first example understood by everyone? Any student who has confusion, you can write, raise your hand, or you can write in the chat quickly. The chat is open. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. If it is clear, then let us go to the next part. Next part says, please look here in the second part. Okay. Second part, if the last digit is greater than 5, then the digit on its left is increased by 1. This also decreases the number of significant digits in the figure. For example, 1.47 is rounded to two significant figures. Now, the condition has been given two significant figures. We have to round it to two significant figures. When I round it to two significant figures, since it is 7, 7 is more than 7 is greater than 5. So I should be adding a number here. Previous number is 4. I will be adding 1 in 4. So it will become 1.5. Look here, 1.5. Now, how many significant figures are there? There are two significant figures. Two significant figures. So our condition of two significant figures is also satisfied. And we have added 1 as well because it was 7. If it is more than 5, you have to add here. If it is less than 5, just like in the previous example, you have not to add anything here. Students, is this example understood? Quickly write in the chat box. Any student having any question, you can ask me. And I would suggest you, all of you should participate. Okay, wherever you find any confusion, I am here to help you in making you understand. You will ask me 5 times, I can reply it as well. But important thing is that be attentive when I am explaining you. Okay, now the last one is little complicated, but it is easier to understand as well. Please look here at the last one. If the last digit is 5, he says if the last digit is 5. First, we discussed more than 5. Then we discussed less than 5. Now, if it is 5, he is saying, then it is rounded to get nearest even number. Nearest even number. Okay, I explain it to you. For example, look at this number. 1.35. I write here. 1.35 is to be written to two significant figures. Okay. Now, since it is 5 and we have to make it an even number. Even number. So what I will do, when I will remove it, I will add here 1. Okay. Because 1.4 is even number. 1.3 is not an even number. 1.1 is not an even number. So when I will add 1 here, it becomes 1.4. And it is to two significant figures as well. So our condition of two significant figures is satisfied. And our condition of making it even because it was 5, exactly 5, is also satisfied. Okay. Students, did you get it? Okay, I take the attendance for you. Students, is it understood? Quickly tell me, is it understood? Okay. Now the last one, 1.45, another example, 1.45. Again, it is to be rounded to two significant figures. Now, when I see last third digit, is it exactly 5 again? But it is already even. Remember, 1.4 is already even. Okay. So I don't need to add anything here. I will write it as 1.4 only. So it is nearest to two significant figures. And it is an even number as well. 1.4, 1.4 it will be, yes, okay? Because still two significant figures we have to write, two significant figures. So answer will be 1.4. Okay, is it clear, students? Have a look at your books again and just let me know if these are clear to you. Quickly, let me know. Have a look at your books and let me know, are all the points clear or not? Quickly. All of you will look at your books again and you will let me know if there is any confusion in all these three examples. I'm taking attendance, just a moment. I'm taking your attendance, you have to wait. So students, I hope you are all clear about these examples. Is everything clear? So I again revise it, that if the last digit is less than 5, you have to ignore it. If it is greater than 5, you have to add 1 in the previous number. And if it is exactly 5, you have to make it a whole number. These are the three conditions only. Yes, I have taken the attendance. I have taken the attendance. You let me know if there is any confusion here in these examples. Please let me know. If anything which is not clear to any student, just let me know. So raise your hands, those who are clear about today's lesson. Quickly tell me. Those who are clear about today's lesson, let me know. I can only see 12 hands raised, where are you are sitting something like 50 students in the class. Why I can see then only 17 students raising hand? If there is some confusion, let me know then. Your homework is, yes, MCQs. I show you again. Please look, note it down. That's why I say you note it down in your diaries or in your notebooks. Your homework is these MCQs. Question 1.1. Look here. 1.1. And circle the correct answer from the given choices. First 10 MCQs only. This is your homework. MCQs. Okay. So whoever has asked, I hope the question is clear. Do them and tomorrow you have to let me know whether you got them or not. Okay, students? Any other question? Any student is having any other question? Okay, if you don't have any question, so inshallah, then tomorrow, all right, fine. So rounding off is understood to you now. Writing about significant figures is known to you now. And I have tried to explain you each and everything. Inshallah, we will start exercise from tomorrow. I hope you will be comfortable in doing exercise as well. Okay. So inshallah, then tomorrow we will be having the lesson. Allah Hafiz.